What's going on, guys? It's another day, and I'm still reeling from watching those two episodes yesterday, episode 8 and episode 9. Um, I couldn't do a review on that video yesterday. I couldn't. Um, I was angry at first, and I teared up some. I teared up some. There was some tears. It was not an awesome experience, to say the least. Um, One of my favorite characters in the show gone. It was very unexpected. I didn't expect it to go that far. You know, they didn't have a fighting chance at all. They were locked in a room without weapons. I mean, if it wasn't for the fact that the kids weren't there, you know, other than Rob, the Starks would essentially be extinguished, exterminated. You know, their house would be dead. If the Hound didn't save Arya would have got killed too. I was really contemplating saying maybe I shouldn't watch the show anymore because it gets you too emotionally involved, and then it gives you so much and then snatches it right back. Right? It's crazy to think, because when you actually look at it from a positive point of view, when you look at it, it's awesome. It's great. That's got to be one of the most surprising thing to ever happen in a TV series. Like, I've never seen, and I've watched a ton of TV series, right? You know, I've seen surprising things. I remember not this season of that just passed this summer of Power, but the last season when spoiler alert, I'm gonna talk about Power for a little bit. So if you don't want to hear about Power, this is your time to click off the video. If you want to watch it, you haven't gotten a chance to watch Power, I highly recommend the show. Go and watch it. But I'm gonna be talking a little bit about Power. The surprising thing that happened, spoiler alert again, click off the video if you don't want to hear this. In the last season of Power last year, they killed Ghost's daughter, right? The little girl, she died. Unexpectedly, but it wasn't to this level. You get what I'm saying? It was not to this level. It was surprising, but it didn't go to the lens where it was like it was definitely an OMG moment. But this was on top of the surprise. It was violent. It was, I mean, Rhaena was not by far not your favorite character in the show, in Power. In Game of Thrones, they killed off two main characters that you've fallen in love with over the past 3 seasons. I mean, seeing Catelyn and Rob go down like that, it was very painful. I was very angry that this was happening. When they stabbed Talisa in the stomach, Like I was like my my brain just went poof. It just blew up. I didn't know what was happening. I couldn't stand just that scene alone put me at a standstill, because I'm like, oh, what is going on right now? What is going on right now? I got scared, because if they just killed Talissa so casually, what's gonna happen to Robb and Catelyn? That's what was going through my head. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you guys, man. That was so crazy, so out of place, so unexpected. That was just completely nuts. And Joffrey's still alive. I was happy to see some bad guys die a couple episodes ago, but that's what I'm saying. It gives you so much. It's the brilliance behind the series that I have to. That's why, as I said, I was contemplating to not watch the show anymore, because I'm saying, if this is the kind of stress that the show is going to put me under to this level, is it really worth it? I have really was asking myself this question, because I'm like, I deal with enough stress in my life. I don't need this. But that's the brilliance behind the show, man. I have to keep watching. I have to keep watching now, because I want to know if there's going to be any vengeance for the Starks now, because we still have the kids are still alive. We got Jon. Jon is still alive. He's my favorite character, but it seems like he's in trouble too right now. Arya escaped by the skin of her teeth. We got Sansa over there suffering like a slave. She's basically a slave. You know what I'm saying? She's basically a slave. The only person over there treating her right is Shay, Marjorie, and Tyrion. That's it. That's the only quote unquote friends that she has, because I don't even really think that Marjorie is her friend. I think Marjorie is just doing what she has to do to get to be queen. You get what I'm saying? I haven't really warmed up to her yet. Let's put it like that. She's definitely not in my top 5 characters right now. I like her. I like her attitude. Right? And she's very empowering. I like that about her. She empowers the people around her. And I like what she does, what she goes with do with the kids and stuff like that. And today we're doing episode 10. And it's like I don't even want to press play. Still don't want to press play, because I don't know what's going to happen next. I mean, why is Arya always there? Why? Why is she always there? Her dad getting killed. She's there. Her mom and her brother getting killed. She's there. Why is Arya always present to witness these deaths of her family members? She didn't exactly see it because she was outside, but she can guess what's going on if she saw them kill Grey Wind, so she can pretty much guess what happened. She didn't exactly see Ned's head get cut off, but she has the image in her head, and you know what happens if you've ever seen any execution ever. It's not going to change the fact that you never saw it with your own eyes. You still see it in your mind. This is crazy, man. This show is good, it's bad, it's ugly, it's pretty, it's the opposite. What would you do in this situation? Oh, God knows what you would do. And I told you guys, man, from I think it was in episode 8's review, I was talking about Lord Bolton. And I was thinking about it, and I was saying, why did Lord Bolton let Jaime go back to King's Landing to go tell his dad, oh, I'm not the one that chopped Jaime's hand off? Robb didn't give you permission to do that. And another thing too, just from an observing point of view, I'm looking at it because you guys are saying, we're giving me a hint to who was torturing Theon because I didn't have any idea. And then I remembered, oh yeah, Bolton did have that conversation with Rob where he was telling him, let me send my son to go take care of Theon. So if that's Lord Bolton's son, in thinking about that aspect of it, I'm thinking, why are you torturing Theon? You're supposed to be taking Theon to Rob again. Two people who's supposed to be serving the King of the North is not serving the King of the North. And I'm looking at it and I'm saying that just didn't make sense to me. I understand because they called Catelyn a traitor. They called her a traitor because she let Jaime go. So why aren't you bringing him back? The point is, when Rob had that conversation with Lord Bolton, he told him, bring Theon to me alive. Right? Their job was to bring Jaime back. Right? Not to let him go. It was to bring him back. And he, as a matter of fact, he sent Jaime to King's Landing with a bunch of dudes. With his banners. So when you actually think about it, I mean the cue, right? The cue for this whole thing, when I heard that Lannister song, man. I mean, they played the song a couple of times, and plus in the same episode, or I think it was episode 8, or when Cersei was talking to Marjorie, she was giving her mad shade. I was like, don't, you know, she like, don't call me friends, or something like that. She was like, don't you ever if you call me friend again, I will, whatever. You know, it's crazy. The foreshadowing in the show is so good. It's so good. But you know what, man? Let's go ahead and jump into this episode, man. Season 3, episode 10. Man. Sansa is, I mean, more bad news for Sansa. Arya being there present to see it. I mean, I can't even talk about anything else that happened in the episode because, I mean, it was all leading up to that anyways. I mean, I'm there smiling and having a jolly good time, think that this is going to end on a good note. You know? Because he said, let's eat, drink, and party. And let's put all of this stuff behind us. Can't trust nobody in Game of Thrones, man. And from now on, I'm going to be telling my Stark brothers, for the people who's left Arya, you can't trust nobody, man. I don't want to see y'all Starks trusting anyone. I don't care. Y'all need to do what you have to do to survive. Do what you have to do to survive. And you don't trust anyone. I don't understand why the Starks are so disliked in the show. I don't get it. It's as if Mr. Martin just, I mean, you killed all of them pretty much. You killed Ned, the most honorable man in the show. Right? You let us like him the whole first season, then you cut his head off. Now you kill his eldest son and his wife. What's next, man? What's next? Are we going to watch Sansa die? Are we going to watch Arya die? Are we going to watch Jon die? What is going to happen, man? Are we heading to are we heading to the part where we gonna see no Starks in Game of Thrones? The most beloved family in the entire series? Huh? I don't know what to expect. I don't know what to expect. So I'm probably gonna upload this video separately for the review. I think I'll do that because this has gone on for too long. I don't want the first part of episode 10 to be too long. So I'm gonna so just look out for another video. This is just gonna be my episode 9 review. So I'll do this separately and then I'll upload another one for episode 10. So alright. See you guys on the next one, man. Remember to, if this is your first time here, sorry you had to see this video for the first one, but most definitely check out the channel, check out the season 3 reactions, of course, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Remember to comment. Let me know how y'all felt when y'all saw this episode, man. Episode 9 of season 3 of Game of Thrones. I see y'all on the next one, and peace.